Good morning, students. Students, today I am going to start a new concept with you, and the concept is natural resources. So, here we have to discuss a lot of natural resources, what is their importance, and how we have to utilize them. Initially, I will discuss that what are natural resources. So, students, I want to tell you that all the resources which are gift of nature can be referred as natural resources. Means natural resources are the stock of nature such as air, water, soil, coal, minerals, animals, plants that are very useful for the human welfare as well as the mankind can be referred as natural resources. ठीक है, तो natural resources means the stock which is provided us by nature and helping us through different ways. And students, we can say that in our nature or in our earth the different surfaces are there. As we know that there are there is atmosphere, there is lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere. Basically, what are these? I will discuss initially about it. As we know that our Earth two-third part is covered with water, and all the part of the Earth which is covered by water is called as hydrosphere, while all the land surface of the Earth, or we can say that outer crust of the Earth or our planet, it is called as lithosphere, and the envelope which is covering the earth and composed of various layers of air is referred as atmosphere. And while a life supporting zone of earth where the atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithospheres are interacting together is referred as biosphere. So I'm concluding once again, lithosphere means the outer crust of the planet or earth, or we can say that simply the land surface of the earth, it is called as lithosphere. Hydrosphere means the portion of the earth which is covered by water, okay, which is about 75%, as I mentioned earlier. Two-third, approximately two-third part of the earth is water, and it is comprised of oceans, seas, rivers, stream, lakes, pond, etc., etc. And atmosphere, finally we know that multi-layered gases. And biosphere, the zone where the living organisms are interacting, or we can say that it's a life supporting zone which is made up of all three zones: atmosphere, biosphere and lithosphere. Now, except it, I will also discuss what are the different components of an ecosystem or our natural system or natural resources. So we can say that there are two types of components are there. The first ones are called biotic component and the second ones are called abiotic components. Now, what are biotic components? All the living beings can be referred as biotic component. In other words, I have to say that any of the component of an organism environment that consists of other living organism, or simply I have to say that all the living organisms can be referred as biotic component. Okay, and they are the major part of the biosphere because they are interacting together, they are having various types of relationships between them. And the other components of an ecosystem are abiotic components, and abiotic components means all non-living components, okay, or physical components, we have to say that these are referred as abiotic component. So I want to tell you that what are the abiotic components. We can say that there are various types of abiotic component, like air is an abiotic component, water is an abiotic component, soil is one of the example of abiotic component, temperature is the one of the example of abiotic component, light is the example of abiotic component. So we can divide the components of a natural system into two types: biotic means all the living components, okay, which is living, we can say that it's a biotic component. And a biotic component can be further divided, हम कह सकते हैं कि these are of different types. तो biotic components are producers, they are consumers. The producers are those who are synthesizing their own food. Consumers are those who are feeding on the producers, and the consumers may be of three different types: primary consumer, secondary consumer, and tertiary consumers. ठीक है. And there are one more living things, ठीक है, which are called decomposers. These are also the example of biotic component. Decomposers means those microorganisms who are helping in the degradation of organic matter, or means which are responsible for the decomposition of the various material. And we can say that these are a type of scavengers too, because these are helping in the removal of the organic wastage. And lastly I want to discuss about uh, abiotic components. As I mentioned earlier, that all the non-living components are called as abiotic components, like air, water, soil, temperature, light. Okay, now right now I am talking about initially air. Now, as we know that the air is the major component of atmosphere, and this is the major portion, and this is the major portion, and which is made up of various layers of the gases. And mostly it contains 78% of the nitrogen, 21% of the oxygen, 0.03% of the carbon dioxide, and few amount of organ like 0.93%, some amount of the inert gases like helium, neon, 0.04%. And these gases are also called as noble gases. So if somebody is going to ask you that out of 100%, 78% is nitrogen, 21% is oxygen, 0.03% is carbon dioxide, 0.93% is argon, and 0.4% is argon, neon, ammonia, etc., etc. So this is the composition of air. So today I am concluding myself here. I hope so कि the things which I told you, you understood very well. Still, if you have any query, please ask. Thank you. Bye bye and have a nice day.